Did you know that self-improvement can also lead to an improvement of your dating game? However, self-improvement does not mean becoming someone you are not. Rather, it means peeling back the layers of who you already are and polishing what lies beneath. It's similar to discovering an old dusty car in a barn. At first glance, it may appear ordinary, but once the engine is tuned, the body polished, and a fresh coat of paint applied, it becomes a head-turner. Self-improvement works in the same manner. In this video, we will show you 6 key areas where you can improve yourself and thereby automatically enhance your dating game. So keep watching. Let's start with confidence because it is the glue that holds everything else together. Now, confidence isn't about puffing up your chest or pretending to know it all. It's more about being comfortable in your own skin, which takes time and effort. For instance, let's say you often feel nervous when meeting new people. That nervousness usually comes from focusing on what could go wrong. Shifting that focus to the other person, asking questions, listening to their stories, takes the spotlight off you and allows you to relax. Over time, this builds an inner assurance that says, I don't have to be perfect, just present. A great example of building confidence can be seen in how you carry yourself physically. Imagine walking into a room with slouched shoulders and hesitant steps. It sends a message that you'd rather blend into the wallpaper. But if you walk in with your head held high, taking deliberate steps as if you belong there, you create an entirely different impression. Even if you don't feel confident at first, your body can trick your brain into believing you are. Sometimes this is called fake it until you make it, but it's not about being fake. It's about training your mind and body to align over time. Next area you could improve is your communication. This is a skill that can transform not just your dating life, but every relationship you have. Most people think being a good communicator means always knowing the right thing to say. That's only part of it. The other part, often overlooked, is listening. Imagine a first date where one person dominates the conversation, talking endlessly about their achievements, favorite hobbies, or weekend plans without pausing to ask about the other person. Now imagine the opposite, a date where both people take turns speaking, truly listening, and responding with curiosity. Which one feels more engaging? Listening shows interest and care, qualities that are universally attractive. Here's a trick to instantly improve your communication. Practice mirroring. This doesn't mean copying someone word for word or imitating their gestures, but subtly aligning your tone, pace, and even your choice of words with theirs. For example, if your date is laid back and speaks softly, responding with a calm, relaxed tone helps establish a connection. On the other hand, if they're energetic and animated, matching their enthusiasm can create a natural rapport. It's like tuning 2 instruments to the same pitch. They harmonize beautifully. Physical self-care also plays a key role in self-improvement, though not for the reasons many assume. It's less about looking like a magazine model and more about showing that you respect yourself. Let's break this down. When someone takes the time to dress well, stay groomed, and maintain good hygiene, it sends a subconscious message. I care about myself, and I care about how I show up in the world. This doesn't mean you need to spend hours in front of a mirror or blow your budget on designer clothes. A clean, well-fitted outfit, good posture, and a genuine smile go a long way. Think of it like wrapping a gift. What's inside matters most, but a well-wrapped package makes the recipient more excited to open it. Number 4 on our list is emotional resilience, the unsung hero of self-improvement. Dating can be a roller coaster. Some days feel like you've won the jackpot, and others feel like you've drawn the short straw. Developing resilience allows you to handle rejection or disappointment without letting it derail you. Imagine you are learning to ride a bicycle. The first few falls sting, but as you get back up each time, you start to wobble less, then glide smoothly. Similarly, every dating mistake teaches you something valuable about yourself and what you're looking for. Instead of seeing rejection as a personal failure, consider it as feedback, like a signpost guiding you towards someone who truly aligns with you. A good way to build resilience is by practicing self-reflection. After a date, take a few minutes to think about what went well and what didn't. Be honest but kind to yourself. Maybe you noticed you talked too much because you were nervous, or maybe you felt a spark when discussing a shared interest. This process helps you grow without spiraling into self-criticism. It's like being your own coach, giving yourself pointers while cheering yourself on. Now, let's talk about curiosity, a quality that can transform you from just another date to someone truly unforgettable. People often mistake curiosity for simply asking questions, but it goes deeper than that. Genuine curiosity means being fascinated by the world and the people in it. It's like the difference between asking someone, "What do you do for a living?" and saying, "That sounds interesting. How did you get into that?" The latter establishes a stronger bond by inviting a story. Cultivating curiosity can start with simple habits, like reading books, trying new activities, or learning about different cultures. The more curious you are about life, the more engaging you become. Finally, humor deserves its own spotlight. A good sense of humor is like a secret handshake. It builds instant rapport and makes people want to be around you. But humor isn't about cracking jokes every 5 minutes or trying to be the loudest and funniest person in the room. It's about finding joy in small moments and sharing that joy. Think about those awkward pauses that happen on a date. Instead of panicking, what if you made a lighthearted comment like, "Well, we've officially run out of things to say. Guess this is the part where we stare awkwardly at the menu." Humor like this disarms tension and shows you don't take yourself too seriously. Bringing all these elements together, self-improvement for dating, isn't a checklist to complete. It's an ongoing process. It's about becoming someone you're proud of, not just to attract others, but because it feels good to be that person. Imagine your life as a movie, with you as the main character. How do you want that character to evolve? What qualities make them compelling? As you invest in yourself, whether by building confidence, improving communication, taking care of your physical health, or cultivating curiosity, you're writing a better script for your story. The surprising thing is, as you level up in these areas, you may find that it becomes less about seeking approval and more about finding someone who fits into the life you're already loving. That shift in perspective, where you're not chasing but inviting, is perhaps the most magnetic quality of all. And when that happens, you'll realize self-improvement wasn't just about leveling up your dating game. It was about leveling up your life. Okay, that's all I wanted to share with you about this important topic. If you found this episode helpful, please press those like and subscribe buttons. It really helps us to bring you more of these videos. Stay tuned for our next one. It will be ready soon on version 2.0. Take care, everybody, and goodbye for now.